si 7825587 7825587 mbete nga oo ko si 299 2967 299 2967 mbete ba tey rek mun ngaa email xale bi nga xam ne moo nekk si jàmbang si gannaaw jàmbang Royal Glamour ba tey it nga email ko si jambangfatou@gmail.com dama ne jàmbang Royal Glamour ngeen ànd see xale bu yaaña bii di Fatou Jambang nekk nag si Jambang Royal Glamour fas yéene defante ak yéen yu baax si tabaski bii dama ne man tabaski bii nii Jambang Royal Glamour laay woon Jambang Royal Glamour roy dundu roog piir roy dundu roog piir roy dundu roog piir dama ne Jambang Royal Glamour nag toj na fi
xoolal ngo chez stade yu ayu alaat Hello, good morning. We are right here at the march past that is against sexual violation that is organized by the 2for movement. And here, this sexual violation against women is getting so much hype right now because the internet is really busting. Lately, we have seen so many videos, so many comments, and so many posts on the internet, so many accusations going on, so many allegations. We don't know if it is true. 2for posted a video earlier on, just few weeks, just last week, he posted a video about her being raped by the former president, Yahya Jammeh. We don't know if it is true, but the video is trending. From there, we see so many females that come out and then also express their stories. Today, we are here, the march past that is here from Africell going to the Youth Monument at Westfield. Follow us today while we bring you the full coverage. Ibrahim Jambang, Garment Talents TV. We're going in now. Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
What's your name? Fatou Badji, what brings you here today?
The main purpose I'm here today is to support the motion when it comes to sexual violence, because basically we have to break the culture of silenceness in the Gambia, because it has been affecting so many girls. But the main reason we are not out here to speak out is because of the culture of silence and the culture of discrimination we are facing in the society. So I think this is the beginning of another remark and the beginning of another beautiful process for a change of a new government.
Yes, Fatou, we have seen you recently. You have spoke about so many issues. We have seen it trending on the internet. What can you tell us about this issue that we're talking about, rape?
Okay, when it comes to sexual violence, I'm also a victim of sexual violence. But you can see that in the Gambia, we have a lot of discrimination when it comes to sexual violence, because what they believe that we are the cause of it. But the main purpose that we are here today is it's not only to support Tufa, but to support all the victims at large, to make sure that we have a proper, to give them a voice to speak for themselves and the power to establish and reintegrate themselves in the society back.
All right. Are you not afraid to talk about it?
No, I'm not afraid to talk about it. Rather, it gives me the power and the privilege to save others from being a victim of it as well.
How about your parents? How are they reacting, your family?
Well, I think I'm entitled and I have my own privilege when it comes to right and my own fundamental right. My parents are behindly supportive of it, but I guess it gives me a privilege to speak out, and it makes me more stronger when I'm speaking to it, because it's not only about me. It has to do with the future generation ahead of me.
All right, thank you. So we are going right here. I've seen Tufa. Let us just look at this. Please, my camera crew, please. Can I just look at that? Look at it. Here it is. They're not going to talk. This is the action right now. That's Aliu. You were seeing it live and direct. So they're showing us what they're trying to do. Can someone just tell me what is this? Hello. Hi, how are you? Can I just talk to you for a minute? Okay. What's your name?
Sarah Crooks.
Sarah Crooks. What are they doing right now?
They're putting the seal on, representing that there should be no silence and you need to speak out if there's something wrong.
Mm-hmm. So how do you see today's event?
I think it's quite good, and it's quite, it raises a lot of awareness, because we need to discuss rape, not just rape, but sexual violence towards women. So it would raise a lot of awareness towards it, and it's a good thing for the country.
Are women afraid to speak?
Most women are, but this is a good step towards where we want to head up.
What are you expecting at the end of the day?
For a lot more women to speak out and not be afraid to express whatever it is they're going through. Hopefully we'll achieve that.
What motivated you to attend this event?
as a woman, I believe that I need to come to this event and represent the voices of women, regardless of being abused or not. We are all women, and I'm sure we have friends, family, and everyone that has been through this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yawa Konate, please. I am here. We are seeing Yao, so let us just talk to her for a few moments. Yawa, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
What can you tell us about today's event? How did you get to know about it?
Through the media, and I think it's a good thing because we're marching out to give motivation and power to the victims that have been raped.
All right. So what message do you have for the general public, especially young people that are afraid to speak?
Let them speak up. There's nothing to be scared of. Let them speak up and tell the truth.
All right. How do you feel seeing multiple women sharing and coming forward to talk about their own issues?
I feel like there's changes happening. I feel like Gambia is rising up to open their minds and speak up the truth and get away from our cultural way of living, as in being quiet for something that's bad. So I think it's a good thing. It's a good feeling.
kon nag mbokk yi dañuy dugg si biir laajte ñi nga xam ne nag ñooy suñu ay góor ñoom it ñu gis leen si bési tey bi ñu génn si nag di waxtaan ak ñiti comme ni ma koy waxee all the time it's high time ku ñiti jóg wax ñu gis fi ay góor bu boobaa rek dañoo dem seet kenn si biir ñiti waxtaan ak moom let's just see. I think he's right now busy, but then we will just speak to him for a few minutes. Hello, Mr. Haidara, how are you?
I'm good, but now you're busy.
Yeah, you're busy. Okay, he said he is busy, but then we will just go forward and then talk to other people as well. So let's go inside to talk. Jambang, you can come and join us so that we can just speak to a few others. Hi, sir, how are you?
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. What's your name?
Sharif Kijara.
Sharif Kijara.
Yeah.
Where do you work?
I'm chairman of the Victim Center.
Why are you here today?
Well, we are here to give support to our sisters and our mothers, who has been sexually violated. We at the Victim Center will continue to provide a platform where victims can come forward and articulate their concerns with regards to the series of violations that has been perpetrated during the 22-year, the misrule of Yahya Jammeh. So we are in support and in solidarity, with Tufa and all the girls that has been sexually, violated. That's why we're here today.
So many people believe that this is a witch hunting, just to come here and then say that they are supporting this. What is your message to people that believe that?
Well, I think people have their right to their own views. So, but I think that is not very Gambian. To come out and just condemn somebody who has suffered a lot of pain and suffering as a result of what they have been through. I understand it is not easy for any woman to come forward and just say or speak up. The way Tufa did about what she has been through as a result of being raped by the most powerful man in the Gambia at the time of Jammeh's rule. So, but I think that will also encourage other women to come forward, as we have seen many others coming forward to speak up about other people that have perpetrated the same kind of violation. So I think we need to create that platform where it will attract more and more the girls to come forward and speak up.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kijera. Right now, it seems Jambang people are going forward to start the march, and it will be really an interesting thing.
Yes, so very. Right now, the march is starting. Can we go ahead? T-shirts. Let me give it to you.
Several women.
again. Yes, we are right now here along the Keraba Avenue. That is Honorable Fatima Tumanzai, as we say right now, trying to go with the general public about it to tell them that the march past is currently taking place. So here we are.
No means no. 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 No means no.
So you've seen them say no means no. So they're saying men should not violate their rights. As you're saying it right and direct here. No means no.
No means no. No means no. No means no.
As you saying them, they say no means no. There should not be anything like sexual violence. Here it is, a group of young people coming out to speak.
No means no. No means no.
No means no.
No means no.
No means no.
No means no.
No means no.
No means no.
That's why we have this thing. Silent.
We have seen a lot of activities taking place right now. We have seen so many young people in the Gambia that have come out just to speak their mind pertaining to the issue that is happening. No to sexual violence, no to rape cases. Human dignity should be respected. Every woman deserves not to be raped. No society deserves to be raped. Here it is. This is what is happening, and people get to be careful. So women are speaking out. That's true for herself. You were seeing right there. So they said no means no. So right now mbokk yi comme noonu lañ ko gisee ñu ngi si li nga xam ne mooy seen gémmiñ ñi ñu ngi ko tëj ñu ne no means no moo nekk ne jamono ji nag bëgguñ ku ñoom jamono ji ñu wax kon nag mbokk yi yéen a ngi seetaan Gambian Talents TV live and direct here in Gambia di doxee fi nga xam ne nag mooy Africell di dem ba fi nga xam ne nag mooy Youth Monument bi ku dem indil leen li nga xam ne nag moo fi xew Gambian Talents rek ngeen ay amee lu mel nii ñu indil leen ko su ko defee ngeen koy gis ñu génn si neen du góor du jigéen du mag du ndaw du xale du ñëpp a génn si di wane li nga xam ne nag mooy seeni voice wan ko askan wi kan nag ngeen xool naka la ko demee ak kan ak kan la ñuy gis si li nga xam ne nag mooy event ci tay bi bu dee jigéen ñi ñeme ngeen ko wax ngeen xool bu dee tamit ñeme ngeen ko wax ngeen xool naka la faa demee kon nag gaa yaa ngi nii si li nga xam ne nag mooy seeni gémmiñ Gambian Talents TV ngeen ay seetaan this current minute. This is what we have for you. So let's go to see what is happening. Right now, comme ni ma leen ko waxee doo leen gis kenn moo nekk di wax ñoom ñëpp nag ñu ngi silent jamono ji nag ñu ne no women deserve to be raped maanaam ñi nga xam ne rape nañ leen o réebuñ leen bu kenn toog di ne réebuñ ma o suma nijaay la o suma oncle la noppi li nga xam ne mooy suñu gémmiñ na jigéen ñi speak out na ñi nga xam ne nag ñooy def jëf ci bon ñu bàyyi seen xel bu baax a kon nag mbokk yi
careful de
kon nag mbokk yi yéen a ko gis right now jigéeni Gambia génn si neen góor ñi tamit génn si neen di wane li nga xam ne nag mooy seen naxar si li nga xam ne mooy yëfi réeb keesi si nga xam ne jamono ji nit yaa ngi koo waxtaanee kon nag ñu ne na góor ñi jóg wax na jigéen ñi tamit jóg ñoom it wax li nga xam ne mooy seen kees su ko defee képp koo xam ne mu ngi def lu ñaaw mi te it lu bon dina bàyyi xelam bu baax a baax a baax kon nag mbokk yi Gambian Talents TV ngeen ay seetaan this current minute this time di watching Gambian Talents TV su ko defee rek nii la gars yi di defee rek di march si kaw tali bi gis ngeen ki nga xam ne mooy honorable Touma Njie sa National Assembly bi egg si na moom nag ak ki nga mooy lii si yun sin mi nga xam ne nag definitely taxawoon na fi ku taxaw meeyo Banjul moom it génn si na taxaw ak jigéeni Gambie yi taxaw ak ndawi Gambie yi ku wan leen ne ñoom ñii den bokk si li nga xam ne nag mooy bési tey bi kon nag ñi nga xam ne nag ñoo toog si seeni office tey rek ñu ngi ko gisee woon maa di ko wax ci suñu interview buñ def ak moom oo na ñi nga xam ne nag ñooy ministre si jigéen yi tey vice président bi ak ñi nga xam ne nag jamono ji ñu ngi toog si seeni kër ñëwun génn si waxtaan ak askan bi oo nañ leen ku ñoom it ñu génn si wax ak askan bi ñii leen ko bëgg a gisee jigéen ñi jóg speak up waaye góor ñi tamit jóg jàppale leen lii si yun sin ngeen gis noonu mu fata li nga xam ne nag mooy gémmiñam bi kon nag mbokk yi nii rek la moo demee all the time su ko defee nga gis ne li nga xam ne moo xew biir Gambia ñu gis ko ñëpp a ngi nii sol seen t-shirt ci li nga xam ne nag mooy seeni baana ne fa no to sexual violence no to sexual violence la day wax and then wax ne ki nga xam ne nag moo nekk góor ñi nga xam ne ñoo fi nekk di def ñu ni naw ñu bàyyi seen xel bu baax a baax xam ne àdduna dafa gudd a tànk loo bëggut ñu def la ko doo ko bëgg ñu def ko keneen so you were watching Gambian Talents TV live and direct here at Westfield so that people can know what is really happening. Let people take action, let people speak out, let people go and say to what they feel like. So here we are in our Westfield trying to bring all what is happening so that the general public can know back. So ñu ngi nii gaa ngi march yéen a gis Zahra ngi nii mi ne no means no la wax gis nañ ko ñu ngi gis ki nga xam ne nag mooy Haidara nekk doomi léet Déda Haidara moom it mu ngi si li nga xam ne nag mooy askan bi moom it mu ngi def li nga xam ne nag moom moo ko war media house si génn neen ñi ci génn neen góor jigéen ñëpp génn si neen ndaw yi nga xam ne ñooy yëngatu si wàllum li nga xam ne mooy activité ñoom yëpp génn si neen gis nañ fi nga xam ne nag mooy Mati Diop li nga xam ne all the time lépp loo xam ne jigéen ñi ñu ngi see yëngatu ñu ngi koo bàyyi xel bu baax a baax a baax bu ko defee nag gis nañ ko kii mooy Fatou Diagne ñu ngi noonu ngeen gis ko Fatou Diagne nakaam kon nag moom it Fatou Diagne ñu nii di daw moom it ñu ngi dox gis nañ si ñi nga xam ne la ñoom ñu ngi jógee ba réewum tubaab ñëw fekkee si li nga xam ne mooy bési tey bi no means no kon nag mbokk yi lii rek la moo demee all the time ñu gis ko gaa ngi doxee fi nga xam ne mooy officiel ba fi nga xam ne kon nag mbokk yi lii rek la moo demee all the time su ko defee ñu ci bàyyi ci seen xel waaw bu boobaa nag dinaa bàyyi suma collègue di Jambang moom it mu ñëw si li nga xam ne nag mooy Mandinka mu wax ak suñu mbokki Mandinka yi naka la gisee li nga xam ne mooy bési tey bi ñoom lan lañ ci fiir naka lañ ko gisee ak ñu ñëw yaa Jambang
batama ka min ko yarna yo fini nana wala ndata nyim ma paso ke jang nyim ma paso nyin kala kuma sa jang kuma ya kuma sang afrisel ko ka min jang ay baje na mangi musul ko ndam malde musul bi rek kel bi jele be ba ñoko no be ti sar ko do ka tan di ko min ko be nyim ko ñi ba bay kan ne min ke yo force kamo force la ñu yalla ba bay kan ne ni mo ko hani wona hani di so ibaje la ko min ko ba do wa falale ko sexual violation mu ko de mi alon ko banko kan jan intol gambe ni nyanda ka ako face jang abagala ku ko len balde so ñong gambe no mbar musul la ñindim fo la sister la ñindim fo la anti la ñindim ba mal la ñindi ando mal ko do mal la ñindi ba way ko ita ko manda kala so man jeri mo ke forcer mbaje la ko gambe talent tv bi janne ka tan dala ko min ko mbi ba kerin sade ko no fele sande mo westfield
waaw jërëjëf Jambang kon nag mbokk yi jamono ji ñu bëree bëri ñu ngi jaaxle di wax lan moo fi xew lan moo nekk di go on si fi nga xam ne nag mooy si dëkk bi ki nga xam ne nag mooy Tuufa moom nag yàgg na fi ñu bàyyi ki nga xam ne nag mooy suñu mbokki alpulaar bi moom it mu ñëw wax ak suñu askan.
assalamu aleykum musidɓe am fulɓe musidɓe an julɓe kono min haaliranno on hanki hannde min yaltay e o protection wonɗo ɗumannede woni noon musidɗo men jiwo inneteɗo Fatoumata Diallo Toufane gañinoɗo 2015 Miss 22nd July on woni ko lanɗo imminaɗo o Yaya Jammeh ko yani e mum hannde noon kanko e wawɓe noon fop yalti yimɓeɓe yalti laamu ngu yalti sukaɓe worɓe e rewɓe fof yalti supportugol mo inna waɗi wattata o waɗi wattata fillitotako joni noon meɗen iwri ɗo hella Africell meɗen yara haka Youth Monument Westfield meɗen yalti ko woni noon hay kanko Fatoumata Toufa Diallo hino monimo dari ko kanko woni hoore mouvement on no inna Toufa movement kamɓe wonnoɓe victime violegol ma waɗede rep fof hande yalti e hollugol mettereji maɓɓe e tampereji ɗiɓe rewno e mum woni noon yimɓe buy ko yalti hay gollayɓe kalamu fof yalti eɓe anduɗon no golla fi wallitagol paykoy e sukaɓe ko woni kasare nder Gambia ga joni noon meɗen ɗumanni meɗen no yiɗirɗon ni yimɓe ɓen min fof amen meɗen yalti ko on mouvement men woni ɗumannade Gambia no woni sare nde anduɗon nde yahi e tampere ko ɗuuɗi ko yahatawa duuɓi no gay e ɗiɗi ko on lanɗo jooɗi ko on lanɗo noon woni ko yani e o jiwo inneteɗo Fatoumata Diallo Toufa ila noon o yalti ari windi on story makko Facebook woni jiwɓe boy musidɓe min jiwɓe boy ko yalti wulliti the same problem wulliti the same issue woni wona kanko tun jaka ɗum ɗo wonno wadde e mum hande noon no yi'irɗon ni meɗen yalti wi'ugol waɗi wattata lanni no isno o ko o joni noon hino men ni
Thank you very much, Aissatou. Jambang, we would also have Jambang to talk to our beautiful viewers in English so that people can know what is happening. Mbokk yi kon nag ni lañ koy defee Gambia yàgg nañ di dégg yàgg nañ di gis waaye ñu bari gëmuntoon waaye jamono ji nga xam ne Toufa ñëw na wax gis ne ñeneen ak ñeneen jóg ñoom it wax li nga xam ne nag mooy seeni kaddu kon nag ñu bàyyi ki nga xam ne mooy Jambang.
Yes, Fatou, thank you so much. We're right here at the march past that is happening right here from Africell going down to Westfield Youth Monument. That is against the sexual violation. This sexual violation is something that the Gambia doesn't know, and now we are facing it. And our sisters are going through something. Tufa is a lady who went out to the internet, uploaded a video talking about how she was raped by the former president Yahya Jammeh. And after that, all other ladies started doing the same thing, going out, expressing their anger, expressing what they're going through, telling to the Gambian people, this is what is happening, this is what I'm facing. And now they are out here for the march past. You can see all the ladies are out here, everybody wearing a t-shirt saying no to sexual violation, no means no, no to sexual violation, having a red and black strap on their mouth. They're not talking. If they said no, it means no. And this should be condemned in the Gambia. The Gambia don't know this. For the past years we have not been facing this, but now we are seeing our youths, our fellow ladies are going out expressing their anger of what they are going through. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jambang. I will allow you to go and call Honorable Tumanjai for us so that we can talk to her. Right there she is, so that we can speak to her to see how best. Anyway, you can allow her, and let's just look for someone else. You can go and call someone over there so that we can see who to talk to. The next minute we're coming to do our interviews. Kon nak mbokk yi ni lañ koy defee all the time. Su ko defee rek Aïssa ngeen ngeen dem utal ma keneen ki nga xam ne dinañ mën a waxtaan ak moom noonu rek la moo demee all the time on Gambian Talents TV.
That report it. The victims are afraid, they are scared, they are shy. You know, family members, uncles rape nieces. I mean, fathers rape daughters. I mean, brothers. I mean, partners. Concentrate.
Yes, right here, the march past, you can see the ladies. Everybody have a strap on their mouth, a black and white strap, a black and red strap saying no.
Yes, here we are live and direct on Gambian Talents TV. If you listen in this current minute, this current time, we will bring you all that you were not hearing. We will bring you all the things that people are just saying is a maybe. It's not going to be a maybe. You will hear it from the horse's mouth. Here we are standing with a beautiful lady. Let us just hear from her. What's your name?
Mati Job Manka.
All right. Mati Job, why are you here today?
I'm here to join, to be part of those victims that were sexually abused and for so long kept quiet about it. I'm here to add voice to their misfortunes. Yes.
All right. Mati Job, how do you get to know the event?
Through Facebook and WhatsApp. I saw my friends posting it as a status update on the WhatsApp, and I also saw it on Facebook. So I said, why not? Let me just come and join, you know. Because this is something that society don't talk about. This is something that as a victim you're not supposed to talk about it, because society sees it as a taboo. So it's a great thing that people are coming out to talk about it, and it's so unfortunate that some people don't even believe it. But for me, I do, and I just want to encourage them and tell them congratulations for taking that bold step, because not everybody can do what they did.
Yes, a lot of people are saying, this is just a witch hunt. What is your reaction to people that believe in that?
That is society for us, That is why in the first place people don't talk about it, because these are some of the reasons why they don't want to talk about it. They will be, fingers will be pointed at them. People will call them all sorts of names. People will label them as bad to society and all of that. So the best thing is just to ignore what people have to say and do what you think is the best for yourself, and save other girls and save the future, save the generations of young girls to come. That's the best thing to do.
Indeed. Thank you, Mati.
Thank you so much.
All right, mbokk yi kon nag dinañ demaat si biir seeti ji keneen ki nga xam ne dinañ mën a wax ak moom laajte ko li nga xam ne mooy gis-gisam si bés bi su ko defee ñu def nii rek dugal si biir li nga xam ne nag indil leen live and direct fii si Gambian Talents TV. Hello, hi, how are you?
Hey, how are you? I'm good. How are you?
What's your name?
Lisa.
Lisa.
Yes.
Lisa, why are you here today?
I'm just here to add my voice to the campaign, to say that the decision makers should look at what's happening and try to see the best way to support the victims that are coming out, as it is not easy on them to come out.
That's quite interesting. A lot of people are saying people believe that this is just a witch hunt. Do you believe that?
No, it is not. It cannot be a witch hunt. For someone to come out...
Some people believe that it's a witch hunt for men.
No. It's for someone to come out boldly in a country like Gambia. It's small. Everybody is related. For you to come out and just say I was raped, it's not easy on the victims. So someone will not just come out just for witch hunt. There has to be a reason why the person will come out. So we should stop the victimization, the name calling, and listen to the victims that are coming out, or else we'll make it harder for other people to come out. Because I can tell you that I don't know what the statistics are right now, but if you go to every neighborhood, there is someone that was sexually assaulted. So we need to look at those, and by shutting up the ones that are out, is not the best way of for us to support them, and also to give support to the other ones to come out.
How do you feel seeing young women coming out to share their story, their sexual violence story?
I would say it's really hard on me as a young woman, as an activist. But also, this is also to show that some of the work that we've been doing on the ground is not going in vain. People are coming out, and I think this is the momentum, this is the time we need to be able to support our younger brothers and sisters that are in the neighborhoods that have no voice.
Indeed. Your final message to the Gambian people that are watching Gambian Talents TV?
I would say listen to the people that are coming out. Let's support them in any way we can. Let us not victimize them. Let us not call them names. They are out because there's a reason. They were sexually molested or sexually assaulted or raped one way or the other. That is why they are out. They're not out just to just for the fun of it. Nobody comes out and say I was raped just for the fun of it.
Thank you, Lisa. This is what we want all the time. A lot of people are here, and we will talk to a lot of people all the time. This is how we do it. Hi, Ma. How are you? Wow, you see, she was not just doing it, but when she saw us, that's the time she did it. So it means no. So we will just get to another person, just try to talk to the different people that we're seeing so that we can hear from them. Sorry, please. Mariam, hi, how are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
Good afternoon or good morning?
Well, I think it's afternoon, good morning, yes.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Tell us your name and what's your name?
Well, I'm Mariam Akuli. I'm an activist and I'm a radio presenter as well.
All right. Mariam, how do you get to know about this event?
Well, through social media and of course close friends that I know who've been circulating it all over the media and talking about it as well.
All right.
Yes.
So how do you see this March Past?
Well, it's a genuine cause and it's high time we come out and amplify our voices, and I think this is one great step towards that. Coming out together, men and women, to show our solidarity with victims and also to voice out our concerns with sexual-related violence is happening in this country.
All right. What is your reaction to people that believe that this is just a witch hunt against our Gambian men?
It's just sad, and I think the lack of education also plays a huge role. So we as activists in this country need to come out and educate people more on sexual violence so people would understand the cause of it. Because the people coming out saying this is a witch hunt, I think they don't know. It's just disgusting most of the times. You don't know how to even react to it. But I think more awareness needs to be done in creating awareness on the dangers of sexual violence, and also to bring these people closer to us. We don't have to segregate them and leave them behind just because they don't understand or accept what we are doing. We need to bring them closer to us and also teach them, make them understand the cause and the repercussions of what they are doing. Because I believe anybody who supports gender-based violence or sexual abuses, you are also a predator.
That's quite interesting. Mariam, how do you feel seeing young women coming out to share their sexual violence stories?
It's a bold step. It's a difficult one. It's not easy. Coming out in a cultural country like Gambia to speak out about your experiences is the most challenging thing to do in this country. So I applaud all the women who are coming out, despite the challenges, despite the names they've been called, despite the insults, for embracing it and speaking out. Because the more we are quiet, the more effect it will have on them and other people who are also not yet victims but could be victims. Because at this moment, nobody is safe. You can be raped at any age, at any time, anywhere. So the more victims come out to speak also, the more it would empower other victims to speak, so that we would understand how they feel. And also it's a healing process. The more you speak about what happens to you, the better it will help you to heal. You shouldn't be quiet about it. Speak about it anywhere, at any time that you have the opportunity to do so.
Indeed. That's quite interesting. How will you use your position to make sure that people are aware?
Well, we've been doing this for the longest time, growing up as a peer health educator from primary school to being an actress, to being an activist and radio presenter. I've been using all my platforms and all opportunities that I have to engage people in dialogues like this. It's a shame that, we still have people out there who doubt us, who insult us and point fingers at us, but it's not going to stop us. This is part of our daily work and this is part of our daily activities as well, to make sure that we create awareness to everybody. And I wouldn't stop. I'll always use my platforms to create awareness at all given opportunities.
What do you think this will do for Gambia?
I mean, it will be an eye-opener, and also it would help empower women more. It will also help in involving the government, as we see the Justice Minister also not being quiet about it. So it will help Gambia for all of us to collaborate together, both NGOs, individuals, the government, stakeholders, everybody to come out together and make sure that our voices are amplified and people come out together to work like what is happening today, this work. Everybody is gathered here from different institutions and different walks of lives to show solidarity to these victims. So I think this is a great move for Gambia, and we're looking forward to more victims to come out, and also to create more awareness for people to understand the effects of sexual violence and how wrong it is. Even if you're in a mutual relationship with somebody, it doesn't mean you own them or can take advantage of them at any given moment. So all of these things needs to be out there for people to understand.
Indeed. Mariam, what advice do you have for parents and relatives who believe that this sexual violence is not taking place?
Education is everything. These parents need to be reached out to and be educated. I mean, more awareness needs to be done in our community and in our households, because it's a taboo to talk about sexual related issues in this country. I mean, people are still not bold, especially our parents, to even talk to their girl child about reproductive health, talk less of sexual related issues. So I think more education needs to be done. And like I said, all of these people need to be drawn closer to us so we can give them that knowledge for them to protect their children, because it starts from the household. We allow our children to be too vulnerable to our relatives, to people who come, and sometimes we all play a role and we don't even realize it. So I think reaching out to them and creating more awareness is really the power. Yeah.
Thank you, Mariam.
Thank you so much.
All right, you're listening and watching Gambian Talents TV. Here we are just trying to talk to the different people that we see. Let us just talk to someone else. Hi, Aisha. Nakam.
Hi. Yeah.
You okay?
Okay.
What's your name and where are you working at?
Aisha Jame. I work with the Victim Center.
Aisha, how do you get to know about this program?
Well, I get to know about this program because I'm basically part of the I Am Tufa Foundation, which we had our first meeting like a few days ago. So I'm part of the movement, and then also working with victims. I get to see cases of rape, gender and sexual-based violence, and then as a woman, and then as somebody who has been working with victims, who has been fighting for the rights of victims, it's important for me to be part of this because it's important that we speak up, women speak up, because we all know how Gambia is, and then the culture of silence that we have in the country. So I think it's about time women come out in their large numbers, basically to make sure that we try by all means to make sure this culture of silence is being break. We have so many, like I will always say, rape is a pandemic in the country, which people are not addressing, and then the more we're not talking about it, the more this issue will increase day by day. So as a woman and as an activist working with victims, that is why I came to support and then make sure that women are aware, people are aware, not just women, even men. Men are also key to this, to all of these things that are happening. So it's important for them to come and then be part of this. So that's why I came to join.
How will you use your position so that you can say no to violence?
I'll use my position basically doing more advocacy, talking about it, doing more dialogues on the media, and then basically that is a weapon that we could use, and then as well involve the government officials. Civil society organization could also be instrumental in all of these things that we're doing.
Your final message to the parents?
My final message to the parent is, if your child has been sexually abused, your child has been violated, come out, speak up. And then even the way, some of the languages that we use, in Wolof they will say, Dafadano si kawam. And in Mandinka they will say, Aboitakane. So all of those things are things that we need to really look into, because people don't get to understand, when you just say that, they will just say nothing happened. So I think we should think of words that we could use, so that we will make sure that people know how it means when you're being raped.
Thank you, Aisha.
You're welcome.
kon nag mbokk yi right now ñu ngi nii si fi nga xam ne nag mooy tali Westfield bi di dem di gisee suñu ay mbokk laajte leen ñoom lan leen gis si li nga xam ne nag mooy bési tey bi su ko defee rek waxtaan ak the different people that we are seeing so that they can tell us their view, what they think about today's day ak yooyu noonu. So let's just see what is there. Just fall down there. Hello, my brother, how are you?
I'm good.
What's your name?
My name is Usman.
Huh?
Usman.
Usman, what's your name? Usman? Sorry? What's your surname?
Sar.
Sar, where do you work?
I work with Africans Rising for Justice, Peace and Dignity.
All right.
It's a Pan-African movement.
How do you see today's event?
Yeah, I'm here for number one, representing Africans Rising. We are in solidarity with our women. And so number two, I'm here for myself as a man. I'm wearing two caps. I'm here for myself as a man in solidarity with the women, because we have sisters, we have our daughters, you know, that might probably be, you know, a victim of such. So we need justice for our women, sort of, you know. It could be her today, it could be my own daughter or my sister or my niece tomorrow. So, you know, I'm here to support our women.
A lot of people believe that, this is just a witch hunt against Gambian men. Do you believe that?
No, not necessarily. I don't believe that. I don't have that belief, you know. I believe 100% with what women are saying is true, you know, and so we have to support them in that, you know. That's my belief. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Here we are with another guy. Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good.
What's your name?
My name is Frank.
Frank, what's your name?
Kerma.
Okay, Frank, how did you get to know this event?
Well, there's been a lot of talk and a lot of activism on social media, especially on the Twitter and the Facebook social media sites, and then I got to know about this. Plus, I have an affiliation with Safe Hands for Girls, so that's how I got to know about this event today.
All right. What motivated you to attend this important event?
I've been in activism for a while, generally in the areas of female genital mutilation. I work closely with Safe Hands for Girls, and then we've been actively in the fight against female genital mutilation and gender-based violence. Yes, so this is it has been quite like a motivation for us as an organization, and for me personally to join in the fight for girls and women all across the world.
All right. What is your reaction to people that believe that this is just a witch hunt against Gambian men?
Nah, I wouldn't say it's a witch hunt against Gambian men. It's not all Gambian men that have been named and accused of rape or acts of sexual violence. I believe it's some selected individuals that had been named and accused by numerous women of acts of sexual violence. So I don't believe it's a witch hunt at all. And I believe, like they say, everyone is entitled to his own act of innocence until proven guilty. But then the accusations are there, and I think we should just learn to take everything as a witch hunt.
All right.
Yes.
Your message to the parents?
I think parents need to be, how will I say, need to be a little bit more understanding to their kids. They need to learn to believe their kids whenever their kids tell them something, especially something that's harmful to them and something that has actually happened to them. So this is something that I think it's a message that should go to all parents. You need to start believing in your kids and your parents like a little bit more. And it's also on us too as young people to be very careful in our dealings. To be, how will I say, we should also learn to inculcate the act of reporting such cases to our parents, most especially. So the whole idea of stigma and disbelief and the aura of this mindset that you just explained of witch hunt will not be there in the first place.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, that was Frank. This is quite interesting. Let's just go forward to see what is happening over there. You're watching Gambian Talents TV, live and direct here in Westfield, heading towards the Youth Monument to see what the young people have to tell us pertaining to this important event. Here we are again, just to see what is happening. So here it is, Nyoko Dega, Bubu Barek, Fananakam.
maa ngi fay ngeen fa.
ñu ne lii lan la na defalal nga baaxee ñu waa tur bi rek.
maa ngi tudd Fat Badji. I'm also a survivor of sexual violence. So as we are here protesting about the breaking of culture of silenceness, there is no justification when it comes to rape. I think we should break the culture of silenceness and justify when it comes to rape, because we all have the power to justice. We all have the power to justice. As we are marching on, we believe that this can be the beginning of another protest and success for the girl. So we think that there is more to this than we don't know. So we should all come and support that and break the culture of silenceness we have in the country.
Thank you.
We are coming for you. Speak out. Stand your truth. Speak out. Speak out. No more rape. No more rape. No more rape. No more rape. We are coming for you. 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 Leave our bodies. Leave our bodies. Leave our bodies alone. Leave our bodies alone. Leave our bodies alone. Leave our bodies alone. My body, my choice. 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 We speak. We speak. We march. We march. We speak out. We speak out. This is our truth. This is our truth. This is our story. This is our story. We march. We march. Onwards. 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 We march. We march. Onwards. Onwards. No more rape. No more rape. No more rape. No more rape. We are coming for you. We are coming for you. We are ready for you. We are ready for you. The conversation begins. The conversation begins. Now. Now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. No more rape. 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 Leave our bodies alone. Leave our bodies alone. Leave our bodies alone. No more silence. No more silence. No more silence. No more silence. We speak. We speak. We march. We march. We speak out. We speak out. We scream. We scream. Hear us. 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 Hear our stories. Hear our stories. Hear our stories. Hear our stories. See us. See us. See us. See us. Hear us. Hear us. See us. See us. Hear us. Hear us. See us. See us. Hear us. Hear us. We march. We march. Onward. Onward. We march. We march. Onward. Onward. No more silence. No more silence. No more silence. No more silence. No more rape. No more rape. We are free. We are free. We are free. We are free. Our bodies are free. Our bodies are free. My choice. My choice. My body. My body. My choice. My choice. My body. My body. My choice. My choice. My body. My body. Girls matter. Girls matter. Women matter. Women matter. Boys matter. Boys matter. Men matter. Men matter. We all matter. We all matter. Autonomy of our bodies. Autonomy. 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 Let's march. No more rape. 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 No more silence. 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 We march. We march. We speak. We speak. We scream. We scream. No more rape. No more rape. No more rape. No more rape. Hear us. 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 Freedom. 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 Of our bodies. Of our bodies. Of our bodies. Of our bodies. Our bodies. Our bodies. Our choice. Our choice. Our bodies. Our bodies. Our choice. Our choice. Our bodies. Our bodies. Our choice. Our choice. No beginning now. 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 No be amatut. 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 Sunyera mi ñoko mom. 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 Dedet moy dedet. Dedet moy dedet. Dedet moy dedet. Dedet moy dedet. Dedet moy Nyaping Pao be banna janne. Nyaping Pao be banna janne. Yakatar fina muy jehe. Yakatar, is that what they call it? Yakatar. I don't know. Yakatar. No means no. 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 We march today. We march today. We march tomorrow. We march tomorrow. We march the day after. We march the day after. We will continue to march. We will continue to march. Forward. Forward. Every day. Every day. All the time. All the time. Until there is no more rain. Until there is no more rain. 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 Leave our bodies alone. 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 We are coming for you. 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 One by one. One by one. One by one. One by one. No one is above the law. No one is above the law. No one is above our bodies. No one is above our bodies. Our voices are louder. Our voices are louder. Our voices are clear. Our voices are clear. Hear us. Hear us. Hear us. Hear us. Hear us. Hear us. We pledge. We pledge. We pledge. We pledge. We are coming for you. 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 Get uncomfortable. Get uncomfortable. Get uncomfortable. Get uncomfortable. Get uncomfortable. Get uncomfortable. Our bodies. Our bodies. Our choices. Our choices. Our body. Our bodies. Our choices. Our choices. Our body. Our bodies. Our choices. Our choices. We march. We march. We speak. We speak. 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 Leave our bodies. 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 We are coming for you. We are coming for you. Silence no more. Silence no more. Silence no more. Silence no more. Our silence is their protection. 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 Protect no more. Protect no more. Protect no more. Protect no more. Let's speak. Let's speak. Let's march. Let's march. Let's speak. Let's speak. Let's march. Let's march. Let's speak. Let's speak. Let's march. Let's march. Then you don't be. 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 Onwards. 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 Luta continua. Luta continua. No means no. 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 No means no.
Sorry.
No means no. No means no.
Okay, can we keep the bus please?
We will speak up. We will speak up. We will speak up. No more rape. No more rape. We will speak up. No more rape. We will speak up. No more rape.
We will speak up, no more rape. We will speak up, no more rape. We will speak up, no more rape. We will speak up, no more rape. Means no.
No means no.
No means no.
No means no.
No means no.